Silver coins, which one is your favourite? We're going to cover that in today's video. Welcome back guys for another video by McDonald Bullion. For this video we're going to be taking a look at what you said, which coin is your favourite. I released a community post out in the past week asking subscribers of the channel which coin is your favourite to stack or collect. Also, we're going to cover the Q&A. If you did ask me a question, I'm going to cover that in today's video as well. So if you are new here and you do like listening to gold and silver stacking videos, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. At current, just barring the 28% saying all of above, which we'll come on to, 27% said the Britannia at the time of recording, which was quite surprising because the Maple was in the lead actually through most of the poll. I actually thought the Canadian Maple was going to come out on top, which just comes in at second at 25%, so it's really not that far, just a few votes off Britannia, and 8% said the American Silver Eagle, which was relatively surprising. I thought a lot of people have, you know, a lot of American Silver Eagles, and I suppose that's just perhaps not many people's favourite, whoever voted anyway. So, and also 28% said all of above, so it incorporates all those coins. So yeah, a bit of a mix with results there. It was some also said some Sovereigns, Libertads, and a 50 franc Hercule. I believe NC Stacker said I'll have to check that out because I actually don't know what that is, but I will check it out. So thank you all for voting and everything. It provides something interesting really just to sort of analyse and see what people like most when it comes to silver stacking, and it seems that the Britannias come out in top, which was, you know, for me, the Britannias are my favourite, just personally because the security features and everything, and the design is fantastic. McDonald Bullion, I've got it as my logo. But the Canadian Maple as well did really well, and these two coins seem to be quite popular at the moment in terms of silver stacking. I know in the US the premiums are a lot less compared to American Silver Eagle, so that might be one factor, but also the designs as well. Some people don't really tend to like the Canadian Maple design. They tend to think perhaps they would consider it as simple, but I think it's a great design, especially the radial lines and the mint shield that's just been introduced in the new design over the past few years. I think it's simple, but it's quite elegant at the same time. And of course, the Britannia with the iconic Britannia standing there with the trident and everything, it's just got a fantastic sort of design with as well. So I was pleasantly surprised that the Britannia overtook the Maple. I thought the Maple would take it, but it seems I was wrong. And it's yet to finish, so it may change. The Canadian Maple may come out on top. Or you have to consider as well, all of above, many people like all the coins that were said. So there is no clear winner, and only not everyone voted. So, but it just gives quite a good sort of insight into what people like to stack. So moving on to the Q&A, I put a community post out in the past week asking you guys if you wanted to ask me any questions or anything like that, and I'm going to cover that in today's video. So the first question which I've got here, do you personally collect gold backs? If so, why? So that's a good question. Short answer is I don't really collect them. I have gold backs. I don't have any at the moment to show. But if you don't know what gold backs are, they are like these gold notes which were released by Goldback, who's a Utah company, I believe, and there's loads of different designs which you can see on YouTube. If you haven't checked it out, they're really cool. They're like notes that's got gold in them. You can actually spend it in certain shops in certain states as well, which is really cool. But I know a lot of people collect them, and I do like them. I've had them before, and I've still got some somewhere, but yeah, go check them out. But I don't collect them. Hopefully one day I will collect the new ones because they've just released some new designs. I think South Dakota was just released recently, Wyoming as well. But there's other ones, New Hampshire, Nevada and Utah. You can get a whole collection of different ones, but they are quite cool. So go check them out if you don't know what gold backs are. What mints and non-UK produce... So you're asking about the currency-backed bullion coins. Are they worth buying compared to government minted bullion? So I generally stick to government minted bullion. It's not to say that all different coins that you can potentially buy when it comes to stacking are bad. I personally stick to government bullion. I do collect other little bits and bobs. You know, like I've got the Scottsdale Archangel bar, which is not a government backed coin. It's not the US Mint, but in short answer, it's good to stack what you like, but just be aware of those private mints. They will sell items that are really overpriced, and you just got to be careful with those types of mints. But you just need to do your due diligence, check your research, and probably the best thing that you can do when it comes to buying different pieces and things, and just to see what people are selling it at. Are they selling? Check out the sold items on eBay. See if you don't like it in a few months' time and you want to sell it, can you recoup the money that you're going to spend on it? If it's over the top and it's from the mint and you're going to pay over the price and you're only going to sell it for half the price later on, then it might not be a good idea. But government-backed bullion, I would say, is a safe bet if you are new to silver stacking especially. But just buy what you like. It's up to you. It's good to buy what you like because it keeps you interested in this hobby. So we also have here, what is the best low premium silver bullion? Well, it depends on where you are. If you're here in the UK, unfortunately, premium on silver is quite expensive. You tend to find milk spotted coins, Philharmonics and Maples seem to be the most cheapest on the secondary market, which you can purchase privately. Around about £23 you can purchase milky coins. Milky coins are like milk spotted coins, or I would say low tier bullion grade coins. You can perhaps buy about £23, £22 maybe. Britannias you can purchase around about £24, £25 in good condition. So there's really not that much of a difference anyway. If you do want good coins, you can get them on the secondary market for relatively cheap. But in terms of premium, you're looking at Philharmonics and Maples if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, then probably it's going to be rounds. Buffalo rounds, I believe, are $28. If I was there, I would probably be stacking Buffaloes instead of American Silver Eagles. American Silver Eagles are like $45 right now, and I just think they're just way too overpriced for what they are. I would personally probably stick to Buffaloes and low premium bullion if I was in the US, so Britannias and Maples as well. But that's just me. You may feel differently and you may only stack American Silver Eagles. It's up to you. But what's here? We've got best priced proof silver. When it comes to proof coins, crikey, I wish I had the perfect answer. I mean, in terms of the best price, it depends on what you're after. The Coronation coins seem to be doing quite well. You've got the previous 50p, which went £59, I think, and it seems the secondary market's doing well on them. The Coronation coins are going to be notorious for collectors anyway, so if you do manage to get a Coronation coin, especially on Struck on the Day coins, they are doing really, really well. Sovereigns may do well, but I mean, the Royal Mint have just released the new Coronation coins and they don't seem to be selling as much as the previous ones when the Coronation was on. Yeah, sorry, I don't really have the best price proof silver coins. I would probably suggest the Coronation coins. I also like the British Monarchy coins, which are quite cool, but I mean, it's a 21 coin set series. Quite expensive if you're going to collect them all, especially the 1 ounce ones. It's going to be way over £2,000. Well, £2,100 if you're able to get them all from the mint. So, but you've also got the Star Wars coins coming out as well soon. If you're a Star Wars fan, check out the Royal Mint, who will be selling them soon, I think, this year. But what else do we have? We have, do I find that people want to stack 4 nines fine instead of 3? Personally, no. A lot of people like Maples. Maples are 4 nines fine, which you can see there. They're 4 nines fine silver, as opposed to 3 nines fine. I don't tend to see that much of a difference. I know there's a little bit, perhaps more silver in Maples. It doesn't really do that much of a difference when it comes to pricing when you come to purchase it. Maples actually seem to be, I mean, when you look on the secondary market, if you find milky coins, you find Maples, Philharmonics, they could generally, from what I've seen, go for cheaper. Kangaroos as well seems to be going quite cheap on secondary markets as well. So in short answer, no, it doesn't seem to be much of a difference when it comes to 4 nines as opposed to 3 nines. The price is relatively similar, and it's, if anything, it's probably going to be £1 or £2, a couple of bucks or anything. It's not going to make that much of a difference, which is why when people purchase from places like secondary marketplaces like eBay, Facebook, things like that, you just got to be really careful with that, because just to save £2-3, $2-3 for the sake of purchasing from someone you've never met, I don't really think it's worth it unless you know what you're doing when it comes to testing and everything. But I mean, it's everyone's choice when it comes to purchasing. But to answer your question, no, there's not really much of a difference when it comes to 4 nines. 3 nines is great as well. Even sterling silver, I like sterling silver, which is 92.5%. A lot of British coins pre-1920s was sterling silver, which is really cool. And before they went to 50% up until I believe it was 47 before they stopped and it went to Cup But thank you very much for all the questions. If you do want to ask me a question, or if you want to feature on the video, then drop me a question or something and I might feature it in a future video. I'll release community posts and everything as well. Stick around. We've got some exciting news which I'll be announcing shortly over the coming week or next week or something as well, so make sure you stick around for that. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Leave a like on this video. It really helps me out when it comes to building the channel and growing, because that's the aim this year. I'm going to try and get to 2,000 subscribers and obviously keep building from there. So just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. That's for extra bonus points anyway. Thanks very much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye for now.